Hello, and welcome to Week 3, Unit 6. In this unit, you will learn more about building iOS apps. My name is Santosh Kikeri, and I'll be your instructor for this unit. Many of you might be wondering why you should really develop native mobile apps. I'll discuss some of the benefits, talk about our strategic partnership with Apple, and then dive deep into our offerings, SAP Fiori for iOS design language, to help you design delightful enterprise iOS apps, SAP Cloud Platform SDK for iOS, to help you start with your development journey. And then I'll point you to some great resources that are available for you to use today, and wrap it up by demoing some of the exciting capabilities of our products and offerings. SAP really provides a very comprehensive user experience strategy, catering to a wide variety of devices, ranging from desktops, smartphones, tablets, smartwatches, and smart glasses. Gartner estimates that by 2022, 70% of the software interactions will occur on mobile devices. So what we've done is we've provided you with some guidance on things you should consider prior to designing mobile experiences. People are able to choose where and when they want to work. They want to be able to seamlessly transition their workflows from mobile to desktop and vice versa. They want to be able to have intelligent conversations with their business systems, consume and integrate on-device AI capabilities, connect with remote workers, think about how you're going to deliver mobile experiences for companion devices that are performing specialized tasks. Today's smartphones are really powerful. The current iPhone is millions of times more powerful than Apollo 11 guidance computer that put man on the moon 50 years ago. That unlocks a lot of possibilities. And as you carry that with you all the time, the power of enterprise is with you all the time. Here are some benefits of using native apps. You get instant access to the operating system and on-device innovations. You get consistent user experience due to native look and feel. And you can really unleash all of the native capabilities of the devices such as camera, GPS, sensors, and core machine learning capabilities. You get best possible app performance, and there are excellent tools for you to develop, debug, and optimize performance. Apple and SAP have partnered to drive mobile innovations in enterprise space. Here is the quote from the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook. SAP is the ideal partner to help us truly transform how businesses around the world are run on iPhone and iPad. Apple and SAP are working together to reinvent business processes and workflows everywhere. By bringing together powerful iOS features and seamless integration with SAP systems, developers can innovate faster than ever. In the next few slides, you're gonna see some of the offerings for you to get started for designing and developing great enterprise experiences. So we've created a design language, SAP Fiori for iOS, that unifies our deep understanding of business users' needs with good principles of iOS design. The design language provides loads of SAP Fiori UI components or building blocks for you to design great experiences. In the example listed on the screen, you can see how you can really take advantage of pre-built controls and design a simple task list, or integrate with charts, maps, or even with the optical character recognition technology, also known as OCR scanner. SAP Cloud Platform SDK for iOS provides loads of great resources for developers to support their end-to-end needs of application development lifecycle, and helps to connect seamlessly with SAP systems like SAP S/4HANA, SuccessFactors, and much more. Developers can build on the best practices that are delivered within the SDK. There are 3 layers to the SDK, SAP Fiori for iOS. This layer delivers the SAP Fiori user experience and also delivers the native iOS experience. The second layer is the foundation. This helps with the integration to the SAP mobile services and provides key enterprise services for connectivity, security, and so on. And finally, you have the OData that helps you to manage backend access for online as well as offline operations. SAP Cloud Platform SDK for iOS reduces total app development time. SAP IT is one of our biggest customers, and they have developed lots of SAP Fiori native mobile apps. And based on their learnings, we can say that developers can reduce 25 to 30% of their development time, and designers can reduce 30 to 40% of their design time by reusing the Fiori UI components that are provided within the SDK. Alright, it's enough of me talking. Let's see some of these products in action. I'll show some of the exciting resources that you can start using today. Then I'll show how easy it is for you to really create a fully functional app using native Mac Assistant. And then I'll show how you can unleash the native device capability such as machine learning and build intelligent apps. With that, let's start with the demo. Fiori design guidelines provide the recommended usage of every UI component. The guidelines are the single source of truth for designers and developers. Guidelines updates are in sync with technology releases. You can get guidance on Fiori design principles, detailed guidelines on how to use UI components such as controls and views. Controls are for initiating actions and conveying information. Views contain content such as text, images, and other UI elements. Floor plan is an umbrella term that covers the different layout types such as charts, maps, and so on. You can download the Sketch UI stencils and start designing your own apps. I'll open the downloaded file in the Sketch Design tool. At first, you can find all the recent updates to the design stencil. Every UI component available in the SDK is delivered in pixel perfect format to accelerate the app design phase. You can browse the UI components. As you can see here, you have lots of options to choose from. I'll pick one of the controls and play around. Let me look for the contact cell. I can configure the contact cell to my requirements. For example, I can choose to replace an image. As you can see here, it's a lot of fun to play around with the design stencils and design your own app. You can also look out for best practices and guidance on commonly used patterns such as search, sort and filter, error handling, offline operations, and so on. And then you can also browse through the large set of icon library. You have plenty of icons to choose from. We've carefully chosen the color palette to deliver the best Fiori experience for light and dark modes on your mobile phones. Apple started to support dark mode from iOS 13. You can find some examples of SAP Fiori for iOS rendered on dark mode. In the next segment of the demo, I will take you through the SAP Fiori Mentor iPad app that's available on App Store for you to download today. The SAP Fiori Mentor mobile app provides interactive documentation for the SAP Cloud Platform SDK for iOS, streamlining the development of SAP Fiori native mobile apps. The app allows you to view live previews of all UI components and change parameters to see the effect immediately. This is the best way to browse all of the capabilities of the SDK. As you can see here, I'm playing with the UI component profile header. It's a lot of fun to play with. You can hide the image or you can hide the other components, and see the effect immediately. Let me open the OCR scanner. I'll try to scan my business card, and you can see that I'm able to scan the address field successfully. Also, I can easily generate the code for the UI component and simply copy and paste into my Xcode project. This really gives me head start into development. SAP Fiori Mentor is a great way to accelerate your development project. Switching gears a little bit, in this demo, I'll show how you can create a fully functional iOS app with just few clicks using the SAP Cloud Platform SDK for iOS Assistant. Launch the SAP Cloud Platform SDK for iOS Assistant on your Mac. Click Create New and let's create a mobile app that connects to a sample backend to get started quickly with default templates. Choose your SAP Cloud Platform Mobile Services account, enter the application name and identifier. I'll call it Open SAP Demo App. Click on Next. Then provide Xcode project configuration details. I'll call the product as My Demo App. I'll click on Finish. This generally takes few seconds. This generates a complete Xcode project for you with just few clicks. The SDK assistant now loads the OData services metadata. This metadata describes the data model and the OData proxy classes that will be generated for the Xcode project. As you can see here in the main storyboard file, it shows a split view setup for generated master detail views. You can see all of the starter code is generated along with your project. You can browse through the file structure and then let's run the app on iPhone 11 simulator to see if we can render the generated app. Let's ignore all of the warnings for now. The demo app just opens up fine. Enter your SAP Cloud Platform credentials. The generated app comes with predefined onboarding flows. You will see some of the onboarding screens after you enter your credentials for SAP Cloud Platform. Enter your username and password. Click on Log On. So you can see the generated app brings you with few of the onboarding screens, few of the consent screens. After you provide consent, you can also subscribe for the notification, and then you can start playing with the master detail application. You can browse through the collection of products, navigate back. Next step for you would be to work on adding the visualization using SAP Fiori UI controls. As you saw, we were able to generate a fully functional iOS app within just few clicks. You can unleash the real power of native apps when you truly leverage the native device capabilities. In the next demo, I'll show you an app that uses camera to take a photo and then uses Core ML for image classification. Here is a pre-prepared project that I will run on my iPhone. It's a simple app with a list of customers and products. I'll try to find a product based on a photo. As you can see here, I'm taking a photo of my MacBook. I'll click Done. Thanks to Core ML image classification capability, It fetches only the notebooks from the product catalog. Let's step back and see how we managed to get here. I imported image classification model that I trained using CreateML and implemented product classification table view controller. If you would like to build this app, then go to developers.sap.com and check the image classification tutorial and follow the steps outlined. It's fun to train a simple image classification model and put it into action within the mobile app. And this is how you build intelligent apps by taking advantage of all of the native device capabilities, for example, camera and core ML that is offered by the device and the iOS. Good luck with the rest of the tutorial. Alright, it's time to wrap it up. In this unit, you learn the value of native mobile apps and when to use it, how Apple and SAP partnership helps you design the best experience for your users, how the SAP Cloud Platform SDK for iOS facilitates mobile app development. In the next unit, you will learn more about developing native Android apps. You will also get a sneak peek into another technology for developing native apps, which is Mobile Development Toolkit. Thank you for your time.